Rodey
Rodey.
is the stage name. Rodell Cumberbatch is my birth name. Just busy like a bee and really getting time to sit down at all. I recently started radio at 96.1. That's on a morning with Jaiga, Nikki, and Raw, the breakfast party, from 6 to 9. So from Monday to Friday, I'll be on radio. It's how to put it, boy. I would use the term a dream come true because I always had intentions of going on the radio. From ever since. I just didn't know what avenue to take now. You know how hard it is to get on radio. And if I get on radio now, the money ain't really good. So you had to kind of work your way up. But I think God wanted it to happen this way, in terms of me building myself first, and then, because the radio station really approached me, so it worked out good. It is a dream come true, and I'm working with real nice people too. I actually started this in, let's say, the first day in January.
This year?
Yeah. This year alone. Started with the videos on Instagram. I am a videographer. I have my own company called Blue Moon Productions. This year I was really trying to find a way to monetize what I was already doing, and because I love doing it. I love doing video. I love entertainment on the whole. So I really wanted to look for an avenue where everything could just come in one now. I still do what I like and still be able to feed myself at the end of the month, as they would say in Trinidad. So it's a real funny story. I was actually sitting down on the toilet bowl, wooden toilet bowl that might I add, and you have a little wooden toilet bowl in one of the bedrooms now. That's my meditation time, and I had a resolution for the year that I would start to read more, because I stopped. My spiritual side was real off, and I was trying to figure out, well, I'm working hard, I'm trying to do what I love, you know, why it's not working out now. I realized that side I was missing, so I started reading. And one morning, while I was taking my morning
Cleanse.
Yeah, my morning cleanse. God spoke to me, and He told me, Rodell, you are your own product, right? And that just stuck with me throughout the day. I was just meditating. I was like, what do you mean I'm my own product? I don't understand. You need to elaborate a little more. Right? I'll be talking to them plenty, you know. Yeah. So the following morning I got up and it just clicked to me. Like, Judd, you have so much of mediums in front of you in order to do something. Facebook, Instagram, all these different little things. Why not use one of those? Because it's free. And do something with yourself. Because I also had a problem with being too dependent on other people. Like, for example, I had a lot of different ideas to do skits on these things, but I always had to rely on 2 or 3 people to make it happen now. Whether it be, because I can't be behind the camera and in front of the camera at the same time. So I told myself, I say, you know something, I'm going to start to do lessons talking about relationships. I end up focusing on females, but that's a whole different story. But I was just focused on relationships and trying to make people realize that it's the little things matter now. So sometimes you'll be doing something in a relationship and you're very unaware of it, that it hurt any other person. So I just decided to share some of my stuff, and it's things that I went through as well, because I am a only boy in my family. I have 2 other young ones, but they ain't grown up yet. So you could say I'm, yeah. I have 2 younger nephews.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm the only boy other than them. So let me get a try, and I started it on the 1st of January, and the message was, ladies, I am your guardian angel for 2015, right? What it was? It's called. It was called the Get a Man and Keep Him Project. That's what that started off as. Get a Man and Keep Him Project. And I just go and highlight little things you might be doing to a man that might annoy him and make him cheat and all these different little things. And things just spiral out of control. Trinidad just.
From the first video?
No.
How long it took before it got?
when it really started to pick up, I was probably, around Carnival time. It gradually built though. It gradually built. I started off with, I was scraping 10 to 15 likes on a video when I now started. And I was getting real fired on too. You doing that for? I ain't gonna call no names, right? But yeah, people was against it.
Serious?
Nothing. They was more looking out for me. Not in a bad way. Yeah. You're like, you sure you wanna do that, boy? You sure that's the avenue you want to take? I mean, you have your company and stuff like that. I say, yeah, I wanna give this a try. Storytelling. I don't think people understand how important it is when I'm editing the stuff now. And that's from doing video production is why I could bring across a message and still do it in that, what to play, I don't want to use theatrical. My acting skills and thing, I could say it there. My expression in my face. But sometimes it's not what I say, but it's how my face is in the video, people might go off on it now. So there's a lot of different elements to actually bring that 15 seconds to life. You know? Well, everything has changed. It happened so quickly. It happened real fast. I honestly believe it happened as fast as it did because I have support from my mom, from a lot of people, my girlfriend being around me. You really need support because I know a lot of talented people who doing stuff, and just because they don't have that foundation and the support, it's just spinning top in mud now. So I believe that has a part to play in it. And the fact that I was very persistent is every single day, up to today, I do a video. Every day. And people might think it's real easy, but it's real homework and things that's going to it.
How old are you?
26.
Yeah, baby.
I find I'm too old, boy. I wish I was 20 or something still. Yeah. I know a lot of people who approach me, who meet me for the first time, they think that I always wild now. But yes, I have that side, but it's hard to have a balance. My philosophy right now is to just send out a positive message. You know, with anything that I'm promoting or any project that I'm working on, the main thing is to send out the correct message, especially to the youths, not only in Trinidad, because I have a wider audience as well, regionally and internationally. It's just about sending out a positive message and still entertain and keep the humor in it, because that's what really keep the attention. You know, I can't get too serious on them now, boy. They will like it. Rodell Cumberbatch is humble. Rodell Cumberbatch is, I could say romantic too. I'm a romantic kind of guy, ain't? I would say romantic. I have a kind of love-hate personality.
What?
When I say love-hate, I am a very nice person, but in terms of being serious about like what I'm doing, I take it real serious. Even though everybody might catch the Jones and thing, I take what I'm doing very serious. So people tend to take it the wrong way now. But at the end of the day, I think when you're doing something and you're putting your all in it, it's come like how Marshall is going. Marshall is going like a everybody know, you know. But at the end of the day, that's his craft. He know what he wants. That's why he's going like that. So Rodell Cumberbatch is a humble, loving, caring. I love my country, boy. I just want to see good for everybody, especially the youths. You know. That's what it is. I'm a family guy. I want to say that I am a good father as well. She's 11 months. The worst time for me is very, you know. The worst time for me is when I'm not around my daughter enough. The best time is when you're around family and friends. No, we moved a lot. That is why I asked where I grew up now. But we more moved on the west side, right? I lived Pity Valley for a while. I lived Dago Martin for a while. Currently, I live Jasper Avenue, Dago Martin. Yeah, that's kind of where I grew up because my grandmother is from there. She's originally from Bonge Road, but that's Diamondville is where I kind of grew up.
You grew up with mother and there was father or just mother?
Mother. Father was like the rain. You know, when it come in, I just... I actually learned a lot from my father because when I finished CXC, I said, you know something, I really need to go and get to know this man, you know, boy. So I went up the road by him, and he's a businessman, so he was into making juice and stuff. And when I tell you, he teach me a lot in terms of working hard, and some of the stuff he taught me, I just watch it like this. Everything not to do, I don't know. You know? I don't know if I should be saying that, but is it truth?
About working hard and working smart?
About working hard and also being, you know, a father for your children and stuff like that. You know? But he had some mottos in the house while I was there. He had mottos like, you don't help me make it, don't help me spend it. He said, when he come and wake up on the morning, he will knock on the door, bang down the door, sleep when you're dead. Them kind of things he will tell you. So he teach me a lot. In terms of hard work, I don't think nothing could faze me when it comes to working hard and putting in the hard work. I think I have that.
Yeah, that done.
Yeah, I work in a concrete factory already, you know. Yeah, mixing blocks.
So
200 a week.
You do real work then? Everything wasn't it?
I work on a supply vessel and thing already.
Serious?
As a welder with a trainee. Yeah. I did little stuff. Honestly, that's what's keep me going, you know. Like doing the videos every day. All the amount of people message me on Facebook. The amount of people DM me on Instagram and telling me, oh my gosh, I was so down today. And this 15 seconds I watch it just change everything. That is what is really giving me the motivation to really continue doing it every day. I think the biggest breakthrough was when I was on lesson number 19. It's lesson number 19 around there. I was 19, 20s around there when the Why Doing It actually started. And everybody started to say why doing it. I was doing a video on ladies who shave off all the eyebrows and then put eyeliner over it now. When I did the video, I was in my car. Lesson number whatever. Ladies, why will they just shave off all the eyebrows and then draw it back on? I never understand it. I said, why? And I bring the camera closer and closer to my eyebrow now. And from there, female just went crazy, just saying why doing it comments, and it just clicked. Why not use why doing it and just drop the year? Because why doing it already sounds like it have a year in it. So that's what made it kind of unique. I would say the biggest lesson I learned is realizing your role in society and how important it is. I understand my role in society because I actually play a big role in people's lives, whether it be in their bedrooms, in the streets, in their workspace, with anything that they're doing. What I doing could actually relate to it now. So just understanding my vision, and the good thing about this is that I know what's my vision in terms of where I want to go before I actually started the videos. So it's not like I'm trying to find my way seeping through all of this now.
So it wasn't an accident, it is something you...
It is an accident how it blew up. But I always knew what was my vision in terms of the video. Right? I don't think I would ever lose the vision because I knew what I wanted to do before I got into it. So it come like, yeah, I started videos and again doing it for fame. You know, I want everybody to see me, and it's not that. I know the reason why I started doing it. Knowing the objective, knowing the goal behind the entire project, this whole project, this whole journey that I'm going through right now. It reached a stage where if I go in the grocery, I talk to my, I can't even wear a slippers to the grocery anymore. I can't wear, normally I go in the jersey in a little bust-up shirt, you know, a little short pants. I can't do it again, you know, because at a time I was in the grocery and this guy, I shopping, thing. This guy just bumps off me and he stand up. He say, "You real boy?" I say, "Yeah." He say, "Why?" He say, "Boy, my wife just be watching you right through." I swear I was going to get beat up, eh? The way he say it, It's like he Wettty wife watch him and I say, watch now. She the detergent lane, I can go and get her and come and take a picture. I say, yeah man, when the lady reach, you know she pregnant. And he's so grateful for me because you know how pregnancies be. So I just keep her company 24/7 and he's be like, yes man, you do that. So yeah, that's serious now. Well, my thing is, the way society is now, the way technology growing and all these different things are taking place, I think people are real distracted in terms of like people my age and younger, they more focus on the Kim Kardashians and all these things that is just on the social media now. And it have a lot of violence too going on as well, not only here in Trinidad but in the world. Then you have corruption and politics and all these different things. That is a huge distraction. On top of it, you gotta get up every morning, you gotta look for $1, because nobody can gain you nothing. And that whole is just a struggle. So because you're not focused and you're so involved in all these different things, you forget the people that are around you who really care for you and want to spend time with you. That is my vision. I more focus on relationships, not only man and woman relationship, but son and daughter, father, grandmother, all these little different things like that. I know people who don't see their parents for years at a time, and sometimes when something happens to them, then you're regretting it, you know. So I more like to focus on relationships and building that foundation home, even if you're with a single parent or anything like that. This lady used to support me, a kind of Spanish lady, can't remember her name right now, but she was supporting me since the beginning. And she lives with just her and her little daughter. And she used to send little videos to me with her daughter imitating everything I'm doing now. They just used to be having so much of fun. It used to make me laugh so much because you're hearing her mom laughing in the background. And she just, and real again, it's real. That's where I get my Jones. My Jones is watching the videos and reading the comments. I have a phrase that always stick with me because since I started reading and stuff, is failure is a condiment that gives success its flavor. Basically meaning that if you succeed in all your life, how you going and really appreciate when you actually start to make it now. So I don't ever say, boy, you know what them days when I never used to have nothing. I really have plenty right now and I'm still belling, but I don't ever regret it at all. I had, last year I was in a head-on collision with another vehicle. That moment and all was life changing for me because it just happened so sudden, and I literally had a guardian angel with me because I walked out with real minor bruises. What I'm afraid of, other than somebody interfering with my daughter, because the way society is. Now, I am afraid of not using the talents that God gave me. I'm afraid of not doing that. A lot of people have some God-given talents and God watching down at you. So, all them talents I get and you ain't using it, boy. Alright, partner. So that's one thing I'm probably afraid of, disappointing now. Yeah, extremely happy.
Comedians are not very happy.
Nah, I different, boy. I just laugh at my own jokes. When I do even it might take 2-3 hours to do 15 seconds. I just build real Jones with my brother and my girlfriend. We just be building real Jones. Sometimes it get frustrating, but I just really enjoy it. If I wasn't doing this, what I'll be doing? Thinking about doing it. Well, we'll go. I think the only person who knows that answer is the man above. You know, I just within everything I do, I just blame everything on him, you know. Everything that happening, I say, God, you know what you're doing, yes?
So it became so religious.
This year, I have a philosophy in terms of what I need to focus on in my life to have a balance. So I was just having this conversation the other day with my brother and my girlfriend about having a balance physically, mentally, and spiritually now. If you focus on one too much, you will fall off. If I focus on my physical a lot, like going gym and making sure my appearance, I might become too vain. My mental off, my spiritual real off. So I try to have a balance. I don't want to be too spiritual. You know, it has some people who too godly and they ain't nice at all. Yeah, that's having a off balance. Yeah, your mental ain't really up there with it. So I try to have a balance. I didn't think that in such a short space of time I will have over 94,000 followers on social media and touching so many lives in such a short space of time. 6 months. 6 months. Good up, boy. Stevie just told Stevie. Yeah. Yeah, that's for real. It's just amazing how Trinidadians, even not only at home but in New York, Canada, all over, even Australia, just latch onto this thing, boy. You know? It's amazing. It's like OMG. Wow. Yeah.